What's going on, everybody?
Hey guys, staying cool out there? All the West Coast people. It's been hot, man.
I know you come in the stream sweating like me. I'm out in the sun too.
Yes, yes. I had to like blot my face before stream. It got to 100 degrees earlier this week
No
in
way. That's
Oregon. Yeah,
crazy.
it was insane.
Who else is up there? I think Viral Beats is in Oregon somewhere.
Ooh.
So,
Well, Synth says hot AF in the Bay Area. Okay.
oh man,
So you feel the pain.
man. Well, we missed you guys last week.
Julie.
Um, yes, it is
Thank you.
true.
It is, yeah, that is a
Just the
fact.
new cut, you know,
Yeah, that's a
very
nice cut.
smooth,
Yeah,
very smooth.
thank you.
Wow, crazy. 101 here. Wow. Y'all are hotter than California right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even think it could get hotter than California.
Wow,
Well, unless you're in
that's
like Texas or
crazy.
Arizona.
Um, Catherine, did you receive that thing yet? I don't know. I sent it ground. So just asking here since forgot to ask.
Catherine,
Um,
just know, Catherine, that you are very loved because you got sent something and I still haven't been sent my shades.
no, I don't know who that was. We don't need that kind of
So shout out to you, Catherine.
criticism coming my way.
I'm just
It's in a
letting
box.
Catherine know. I'm just letting Catherine know that she is very loved, and I just want to know, or I just want her to know. Yeah.
Rude. Don't worry, Autumn. It's coming with something different.
Okay.
Oh wow, it came the next day. That's crazy. I did not overnight it. That's crazy. All the way to Kansas. I sent that ground. Oh yeah, it's time. Give me a second while I do a little something here. Um because it,
Yeah.
it is sort of relevant to today. But here we go with Autumn.
The question of the day. Let's look at it.
Let's view.
Wow, I am just seeing this now. Has
I don't think that's correct English.
has Moog gotten worse? I,
Oh man.
okay. Um Man, see, chat, what do you think? Personally, I don't think I can come or I can't answer this with a perspective of someone that's really uh been deep into Moog. I will say though, the latest release, I'm into it. I dig it. But
See?
I also know there's a whole perspective of people that have been with Moog for a while, so I would really be interested to know what those people think as well.
Well, Jillian hates this. Matt Z says yes. And Matt Z, do you mean yes as in their products, their quality, or their business philosophy? Because I would say, and I work with Moog, but I would say the business philosophy may have been this way before a long, yeah, it's not new. Um, Moog has lost its way to a point. They could try to come back. Okay. Rainbow Mess says, has Moog been good since like 2000? I mean, when did the since no, that's not true. I think there was a golden age of Moog. It was between 2000 um 2005 and 2015. I think that 10-year span with it was the introduction of like the subs, the fatty line, mini Fogers were in there. Um, the mother, the original mother, was in there at the as the very last. Um, so yeah. Catherine says I've heard some pretty good sounds, but it's strange that it's like two touring machines in a trench coat. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. Nancy says they are in the woods, and I don't know where to go. Hasn't everything gotten worse? I think everything's just gotten more expensive. The things
Uh,
look the same, but it feels worse.
I mean, yes and no. I think, I mean, listen, as a recent purchaser of the Micro Freak, I think things have gotten better. Like some things have gotten better, you know?
Arturia definitely has become. I don't know. I feel like Arturia is on the border of people saying, "Oh, they're the super consumerist company. Like they're so bad now." You know what I'm saying? Everything is like
Mm,
slightly right there from people turning on them.
right.
Um, but that said, um, I do. did I did buy my very own labyrinth today. Moog did not send me a labyrinth, um, mainly because I complained about. I didn't. Oh,
It is
I don't know.
known.
Let's just say I didn't. I did not particularly. I think that I enjoyed buying this labyrinth, and that's all I'm going to say. Um,
That's not all you're going to say.
say
Okay,
more.
this you guys. We all want to hear what your thoughts are. Initial thoughts, first impressions, because you've played around with it
Mhm.
already. Okay,
I'm
first
ready to
impressions.
shoot a video because I
Oh,
bought one. I ordered it literally early this morning, picked it up this afternoon,
uh,
and then I had to kind of get into it. But I mean, we'll talk about that.
okay. So you're saving your thoughts for the video.
I don't know if I'm going to even talk in the video. I'm the only thing I'll probably say is, um, like, um, that I bought it. So whatever I say is not attached to Moog as a company or anything. Um, so
Okay.
Jennifer Connelly as Autumn Garden.
Wait. What are we talking about now?
I don't know. I'm trying
Julian,
to read back.
what are we talking about?
Um, Viral Beat says mine arrives this weekend. Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? I know this is going to sound really annoying. No, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it later.
Oh, Viral Beats
What's
got
up,
it. That's
Overlander?
awesome.
See, Overlander, I got one. I told you I would, and I did. It is it is here. When does yours come? When does yours come?
Amazing. I you guys, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not really well, you know, I'm not huge on modular, but this is the first piece that I would actually like I wouldn't mind getting. It looks fun. It looks simple enough, but also complex enough to just have that nice little introduction.
It's
I don't know, would you say that's a fair assessment as somebody that's like new to this stuff? To the modular world?
I I think it is it's it's I am confused by what it's supposed to be for anyone who's not probably, I think, heavily into like understanding synthesis.
Oh, okay. So more than just like ASDR, obviously, but
Yeah, it's just decay only, and that's cool. Um, it's not like you're picking the notes. Which, and see, here's the
right.
thing. It's one of those things. I think Moog has got better in a sense. I think when people say like it's worse, I think the power supply is probably a cheaper version of a power supply, but I don't know how far that goes. I think as someone who's owned the little fatty, slim fatty, uh, I mean, I'm talking old Moog, so that even counts Mother 32s, two Mother 32s, a Minotaur, a Sub 37. I mean, I've owned so many. It doesn't feel any different. It feels exactly the same. Um, so I kept wondering. I saw so many comments about it. The quality was worse, and I was really trying to say like, to be honest, the little fatty was the worst of all of them, and that's like 2005 Moog. So
Sounds like you're talking about a rapper. It's so funny.
we got the Sub Roboticon. We got. We got the Minotaur. I think it's that time. I don't know, but it probably is.
Yeah, I think it's time that we go around the web. We have some awesome things picked out for you, handpicked by a blindfolded Noir.
Handpicked by AI.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very
Handpicked by
intelligent
AI.
of you.
So we have something old and something new. I think that's how I'll call it. We have a new person, Nanomancer. Nanomancer.
Nanomancer.
It's like romance, but it's smaller. Nano?
I like that explanation.
It's smaller.
Small romance.
Little romance. So let us play.
Little romance.
I like how I totally have already forgotten what. Wait, can you talk, Autumn?
Yeah, can you hear me?
That's so weird. Okay.
Can you not hear me?
No, I can. I'm trying to remember like if I have to do this now. But here we go. I'm going to play it, and then we're going to see if what I did, because I'm doing something different this time, everyone. We're going to see if what I did fixes this. Okay. Autumn, are you echoing?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay. Well, 3, 2, 1, go.
Give it life, give it life. Power switch. I have returned. He is alive.
So, something very different this week, but I like it. What do you think, Autumn?
Oh, I liked it. That was really cool. Yeah, no, I loved the I don't know, just like the video, the visuals, and I liked the mix. Yeah.
Yeah, Nanomancer.
Cool
Nanomancer's
sounds.
got a cool little following here. I like that.
That's
1,000
awesome.
subs, that's hard to get. So shout out to Nanomancer.
What is that? N to the 9th power?
I think that's N to the 9th power.
All you
And 1, 2,
mathematicians, let
3,
us know.
4, 5, 6,
Cool
7,
shades.
9.
I actually like his aesthetic. I like
Yeah,
it's
like a
cool.
throwback almost.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
2000s like throwback.
Yes.
Next up, we've got our friend of the channel. It's the guy, Jay Hosking.
Yes. Shout out Jay Hosking.
Oh yeah, we're coming in with a little bit of ambiance. I'm not going to call it ambient anymore. Ambiance.
Ambiance. Throw that throwback back.
Oh my gosh. We need these ambient vibes to bring the positive loveliness to the stream. Jay Hoskins, take us into the ambient dimension in 3, 2, 1, and go.
That was awesome. As a new mom who sometimes gets overstimulated by, crying baby, this is the type of stuff I just love having on when my husband's kind of playing with the baby, and I need to just zone out and just kind of like, I don't know, it's like a massage for your brain. It's weird. Like it feels very nice. Love it.
Yeah, and also I think just so simple. Like, I love to see I know what the Zoya can do, right? But it's not really doing anything more than being probably a live looper. It's probably doing the live loop or MIDI controlling of the Vongon or something. But like, this is just realistically, it's 2 boxes. And yeah, I would totally listen to that joint, like a intro to like a album. That would sound freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Good stuff.
Matt Z says Jay also followed the 3-box synth jam rule here.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not familiar with that rule. Are you?
I don't know.
I didn't know that was a rule. I mean, Matt Z, would you care to further explain for those of us that are not familiar with that?
Interesting. I didn't know, but I mean, that's cool. Oh.
Okay, I was like, okay, apparently Matt Z made it up. No, I thought that was
Simple is good. Simple is good.
You could have fooled us, Matt Z. You could have been like, oh yeah, it's like, a historically like, admired rule or something. I don't know.
I mean,
good troll.
I think in all honesty, like, sometimes, like, I'm not saying that more is worse. I'm just saying sometimes I see like a table full of stuff, and I'm like, okay, but where's the like thing that I'm supposed to like follow? I'm just following a bunch of things.
Matt Z says it's a thing now, so we are now making it a thing. The 3 box. What was it called? The
3 boxes are usually enough.
The 3-box
rule?
synth jam rule. 3 box. I don't even. That's like kind of long.
You can have 3 boxes and 1 succulent.
There you go. 3 boxes and 1 succulent.
Or we count the succulent as 1 instrument, so you can't have over 2.
You count the succulent as a synth.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's that time for me to talk about the thing that I went to the store and bought. Not on a firm.
Very good. We're covering here.
Not on a firm, everyone. Well, everyone knows today was, I think, a day that everyone had anticipated for so long. Never has there really been and I still don't know why this was. I can say that I knew about this a very, very, very long time ago. Like way too long ago, but I kept a secret, and I don't know if that's for better or worse, but it's just something, and it kind of works into my talk about the Labyrinth today and yesterday. So the Labyrinth is essentially, I will say this, it is essentially a 2-voice analog synthesizer. It is 2 voices. You can do 2 voices. I have a patch now that only contains 3 cables that allows you to do 2 voices. Now, I don't know how people will use it. It can do drums. I think it's awesome because it can do drums in a way where you can have, all right, chill out. We can have kick and snare using like noise. And it's in the box format. I like the little colors on the left-hand side. These are not lit up though. These are just the colors of the buttons. They're not lit up, but that's still cool. And you know what? I think it's better because it's something that people were not like expecting. But I see a lot of hate. So I'd like to know what the chat thinks. Autumn says this is the first time she's felt compelled to ruin her life. So
Verbatim, you guys. No, honestly, I've never been into the modular thing because it just looks too intimidating for me. That's one. But number two, it just it doesn't really look like my thing, you know? But this, after watching a couple videos on it looks so fun. Like, it actually looks like something I would kind of just mess around with and just have on record, and then like maybe like take some samples, maybe take some loops out of. I mean, I've done that before with my like with my organelle and with a mini nova. So I don't know. It looks fun to me, and it also doesn't look as complicated as some of the other modular pieces. But at the same time, that's coming from somebody that's I might be completely wrong. You said that it's actually pretty complicated, or what do you think? How do you think it would be received by a newbie to modular?
I think Overlander's response is very accurate. The leak started very early with a leak from a store. Then all the sites picked up on it. Then, quote, random dude from West Virginia leaking videos a week in advance, not knowing what he got his hands on was amazing. So this is super random. Autumn, imagine a thing that you wanted online that's the Moog Labyrinth. It's way early, and somehow you can buy it on eBay. That's what happened with this, right? Some person just was like, I got this. I think it was almost like pre-release version, meaning it didn't come with literature. It didn't. It just was a fall off a truck type thing. And he started posting videos of it. And when Overlander says he didn't know what he got his hands on, it's like I had to read the manual legitimately. I watched the loop hop video, and I always watch loop hop videos, but I never have to watch a loop hop video first day to understand what the heck I'm doing. And I had to watch Loop Hop's video, and it was very good. Thank you, Loop Hop. But I don't think it's like I was not having fun.
Really? Okay, so you don't think it would be good for an intro to modular type thing?
I think those videos was an exact representation of what somebody who wasn't super into this would have had when they experienced. Because I mean, I know a lot of stuff about modular and things like that, and the exact thing I wanted to do out of the box, I couldn't do without watching the loop hop video, and that's one of the first times. And when that happens to me, I don't particularly enjoy the entire experience.
No.
And I'm not a huge West Coast person, so the wave folding, a lot of the stuff which is super powerful, that I'm a subtractive guy, like I just will admit it. But the video from Loop Hop was super helpful. So shout out to Loop Hop for doing that. But yeah, it's essentially, people have said it's a touring box. It's amazing, but I think it actually is trying to be too complicated. So I bought last week. Everybody knows. Hold on, I'll just get it.
Okay, so that actually changes my mind in terms of whether I would want to get it or not. I still would want to try it, to be honest. But it's a little bit more intimidating now that I know more about it.
So I bought this last week, right? I have been wanting this forever.
Oh, cool. Wait,
right?
What is that?
It's the Lore Mill. What the hell is it called?
Lore Mill. I bet you I can find it.
The Lore Mill Double Knot.
Nice. Okay.
And the Lore Mill Double Knot is essentially a labyrinth. In a sense, it's not as crazy flexible and things like that. But you know what the labyrinth? Do you know what this is? The double knot.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the labyrinth isn't fun. I'm going to say the reason why the labyrinth is not as fun. There's no words. There's nothing on this. There's no explanation of what anything is or what anything does. You're just seeing holes. You're just seeing inputs and outputs and buttons. Yeah, holes and buttons.
Nice save there. Nice save.
And it makes you go. It just says start. It just says plug something in, and if nothing happens, then you messed up. Try again, right? I love this thing, right? But the labyrinth has so much information. You kind of sit there and you say, you're reading a lot. There's so much reading going on. And I don't really know if I love reading. I like enjoying just music and stuff.
And I think that's most people. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think the people that do dive deep into something and, you know, take the hours that it takes to learn a new piece of gear, I think that's they're out there, but I think it's definitely not the majority. I know I'm more of I like the music making process to be as frictionless as possible, so that's actually a really good insight that this, you know, the labyrinth is not, it doesn't fall into that category. So
I mean,
I didn't know that. I could have fooled me because the videos that I saw, it looked like it was pretty easy to do, but
it isn't hard to do. It's just
it's a learning curve.
It's a learning curve, and with the double knot, it's like a never learning curve.
Right,
you can if you want to, but it's almost telling you not to.
Gotcha. I see what you did there. Haha, with the knot. So then everything that I said about the reasons why I would want to get the labyrinth actually more so apply to the double knot.
Yes. And also, I will say one of the just delicious parts of the double knot is that it's stereo. The double knot has a voice. It's essentially binaural, meaning one voice one side, one voice the other side. And it's like forever like explorable. It's a lot less, but it feels super musical just right away.
That's awesome. See, now I want that.
The worst part is this is more expensive than the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
More expensive. So
okay, see, that's why it's good to have the perspective of somebody like you that actually knows like the ins and out of things, because it can it just helps with my first impressions, which was like, oh, this is going to be easy for me to do, you know, which is like, oh, wrong.
I mean, I think it's way more flexible and powerful, and it doesn't mean that I'm not going to make videos or anything like that. It just
right.
I have been thinking about and enjoying this for such, like, I don't know. There's just something to be said for absolute, just no sort of, you know, the labyrinth has so much wording on it, and like there's hidden button presses, which in a way the lower mill has, but not in the same way. It's interesting. It's interesting. And also what Overlander said, when those boxes got leaked to those first people, weirdest thing came out. People for a long time hated. They're so hateful about like the synth music YouTubers getting stuff early. I remember reading, it was funny as these comments in these videos where people were saying, I really hated like synth YouTubers getting stuff early until this is the video that is like my first introduction to an instrument. And they were so like, this sucks. Like this person sucks. And I was like, that's rude, first of all. But it was just so funny how people, you know, everyone thinks loop hop is a shill until someone who's not loop hop gets it and they're just like, oh God, where's the loop hop? So
Yeah. I mean, listen, we were actually talking about this earlier. Do people expect products to just come out and then just nobody talks about them? Like, is that what people want when they're calling people shills? Like, do we just not talk about products?
I think,
or do you just not get paid to talk about products? Do we just not want to make it a business?
Don't want to get paid. And then people, and there's nothing against this channel that did it. I think this channel did as good a job as, I mean, they were speaking through their experience, right? So what am I to criticize their experience? But it was funny as people were, in a sense, like, I guess in a sense, it was an example of what happens when you just randomly put things on the internet and then people complain that it's not like professionally done. And it was just so weird to me. Like, what do you expect?
Wait, really? Oh my goodness. I mean, there's just so many trolls out there. I don't know. I don't even know what to take seriously.
Yeah. Oh, this video sucks. I wish somebody got paid to do a better video. People get paid to do video. This video sucks. You shouldn't have got paid to do it. So you never win. Everyone, I said, this conversation reminds me of teenage engineering POs being described to toys. What's wrong with toys if they make you happy? Play.
Agreed. I mean, listen, I don't know. Some people are just ready to rain on somebody's parade just for no reason. It's weird.
Yeah. Video about this coming after I make a video about the Labyrinth tonight, which won't probably be me talking at all, but will just me being a patch. And it might even just be Instagram reel because I just want to enjoy the music of it. Anyways, Moog Labyrinth, I would say just like, you know, in a sense, very deep because of the wave folding and the way that you can have, it is two voices.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to touch it with the subharmonicon and see what comes of that. That's going to be it could be a just truly incredible experience if you get the harmonies working on subharmonicon with the random sequencing on the Labyrinth. If you can get that to work together, now that will be something. So I'm going to work on that tonight as I try to figure out what to film. So
nice. I'm looking forward to that. Cool.
Yeah, that's the way.
Not...
a delay. Exactly. What's up, Robert? What's going on? Long time no see.
Well, I mean, good insight there. Again, I was like, oh, this is a great intro to newbies like me, but now I'm definitely more on the double knot train for people that are new. That initially, I think the first thing is you want to make sure that the new thing that you're getting into is fun, and then maybe you can decide if you want to get more complex and invest more time and brain energy into it.
Yeah, the double knot's by a small company too, so yeah, help out a small company.
Yeah.
Guys, it's time for Autumn to take over the stream because it's time for us to talk about a little thing called the worst. Oh. The best DAW.
I love how we said it at the same time. The best DAW ever, you guys. Ableton Live 12.1. The public beta is out now. And so last time I said I wasn't beautiful. That's what that's saying. Beautiful. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so um, the last time the features that came out, I mean, sure they were cool, but it was just personally wasn't something that I would want to update for. This time I definitely think there's a couple of features. I still don't even know all of them. But there's definitely some features that are well worth upgrading for, starting with the built-in auto tune. So that's something that a lot of people have wanted for a really long time. You can, so obviously you could do like the pitch shift, formant shifts. You could add like vibrato to your voice. It is not just for, obviously it's not just for vocals. You could throw some other stuff in there as well. But I think that's awesome. As somebody that has been wanting to get an auto tune, like a good auto tune for a while, just having that built into Ableton is awesome. Another thing, it's also going to be available as a live feature. So if you're using the push standalone, or the I think it's available on the push too as well. I could be wrong. You could have that auto tune thing live as well. Oh, okay. Something I think is really cool is that they the push standalone. So with this newest update, you can now have the push standalone be its own hotspot. So you don't even need to be like on Wi-Fi, which is
What?
yes, right? Isn't that cool? Okay, so yeah, that is probably like one of the most like it's a pretty interesting feature for sure. Yeah, and then there's I know like the people that have the push 3, it's a very small amount of people, I'm assuming from the chat. Does anybody have the push 3 or a push? They have they have a feature that basically it makes live performances more seamless. Watch Tetro's video. He explains everything so well. Shout out to Tetro. But yeah, there's a lot of cool features that are definitely worth the upgrade. Yeah. Is Autumn sponsored? No. I wish.
Oh, Ableton's the worst. And that's
oh my goodness. Coming from, I'm sorry, Cubase.
wow.
Q. Boo! Q boo! Q boo! Oh my gosh.
We love it. We love it.
When they come out with features that like Ableton's had for like forever, and you get all excited about it.
You just got excited about auto-tune. Come on.
It's built in. It's awesome. And then the hotspot Wi-Fi.
Okay, I was trying to find out about that because
that's interesting, right? That's pretty interesting.
But how?
I don't know. I really need to look into it more. The one thing that I think would be cool if they added eventually, I know Pro Tools has this. It's this it's kind of like capture for those of you that are familiar with Ableton. Essentially when you play something on MIDI, even if you didn't hit record, you press capture and it's like you can still see what you played in case you forgot what you played. I think that would be really cool if they had that for audio. But just a thought. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like Pro Tools will be like, "Oh, we've had this feature forever," but it's Pro Tools. You know?
It's for people stuck in 1990.
I love like the Ableton versus like Cubase thing. Like it's hilarious.
Look, it's just fun to shit, okay?
It's just fun to shit. It is.
I mean, I will say the Ableton Live feels always like if I had used it first, I'd be a huge like cult fan of it. But it was one of the last DAWs I came to. But I mean, I still love the idea of like the clip view. I just think it's so um I just think it's so I don't want to call it like inspirational, but when I see people use it, I see people like doing exploring type things. Reason is clearly trying to like say, oh, just plug anything into anything. But the way people work with like the routing and stuff, I was watching a video with Bad Snacks and she was doing like a little routing, and I was like, I was like, I guess you could do that in Cubase, but it's so much harder. So, not saying Autumn is justified in liking this, but I can accept.
We're getting somewhere, you guys. I mean, with Ableton, there's just a lot you can do with it, and it's a really great DAW for live performances. Especially like you were saying, the clip view. That was the first thing that I tried when I was introduced to Ableton, and I was hooked.
Yeah, there's just something about it. It just changes the way you do things too, if you want to.
It does.
And then the live capabilities, I just always felt like so easy to like maybe be an artist who does DJ sets, and you could do your own music in the DJ set, but like do live remixes, and it just feels so perfect for studio and stage.
It is. That's actually one of the reasons I really enjoy it. It's you could do it all in one DAW.
It's true, you can. We boot Autumn enough.
Oh my goodness. You guys are just jelly because Ableton's coming out with some fire features.
It's true. What's up, Destructo? What's going on? Tread to the Living is off to buy his Labyrinth.
Oh, nice.
But last thing I wanted to talk about, I didn't notice this, and I wanted to see what it was all about. The ambient, what is it called? Sonicware Ambient 0. It's a new ambient generator, and I'm sorry, ambiance generator. So here's the new ambiance generator.
Oh my goodness.
They definitely know how to. Someone's going to accuse them of using AI or something. Okay, I'll be honest. This picture looks like crap.
The background looks fake. The background looks fake.
Worse. It's horrible, actually. Autumn, this is horrible.
What is it? Did they put it in front of like a magazine that had like? I'm just kidding.
I don't even think so. I think they just pulled this offline. They just pulled like a photo offline.
It looks like it's raining.
Yeah,
that's probably what they were going for.
It's supposed to.
But the actual gear looks cool.
Yeah, it looks like their other stuff, which is cool. But who cares about what it looks like? What does this ambiance sound?
Overlander says AI prompt: Oregon mountain lake synth in front of rustic table.
Oh yes. Wait. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Rain. Rainbow Man says the Ambient 0 sounds surprisingly good in all the demos, but from the walkthrough of the voices, I think it's just a sort of rompler. Maybe. Caleb, what's going on? Thanks for joining on Twitter. Caleb says, any experience with the Sonicware stuff? Looks too menu divey. I have the XFM and the bit thing. Forgot what it's called. It's back here. The bit thing is the way to go because it's not as crazy deep. The other ones, Catherine's in the chat. Catherine has one of the XFMs. And the review was not extremely wonderful, but sound quality wise, great. Its experience is so different, but I haven't heard this, so I want to hear the Live Ambient 0. So let's listen. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, I have to share that. Hold on. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hmm?
Did you pause this?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It sounded ambient.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're good now.
Yeah, it sounded pretty.
I do have one. I have a link. Um,
Code Noir. Just kidding.
hold on. What am I doing? Oh yeah, sorry. I do have an affiliate thing. Trade to living, but I don't know who else has a trade. Who else has affiliate that should be more powerful than me, or they should deserve it.
Overlander says sounds were good. GUD. Good. Or
Yeah.
is it good?
It sounded
Good or good?
to me. It sounded fine.
Yeah, it was good.
Not that I know if there's any other ambient machines, but it just sounded fine.
That was cool.
I'm trying to find something.
Matt Z says color scheme was on point. I agree. Awesome color scheme.
For sure.
Julian says ambiance for candlelit dinners. Okay.
I guess this is my place, so I'm sharing the affiliate here. You want to go Sounds? Use this affiliate link. It's in the chat. And also Zounds is the best because I didn't buy mine from Zounds because I wanted it today, and Perfect Circuit is faster, but you know, Zounds is the best. So if you'd like to be a super cool person, you can buy from the Zounds link.
Yes, use the link, you guys.
Oh,
nice. There you go.
Thank you, Tread to the Living. We appreciate it. I mean, you know, I am forever in anyone's debt who just watches the stream. So, Tread to the Living. I'm actually interested when you get. I want to know what you think. So I will be tuning in when you get yours, and when Viral gets his. I'm interested in that. But you can just walk. Okay, that is one thing I wanted to point out, and why I do kind of see why it's so annoying for people on the outside who don't have any privilege to understanding things. We all knew about the labyrinth a billion years ago, right? In the world of synths, it feels a billion years ago. It wasn't even a thing. Then it got super leaked, and it got so super leaked that Moog just announced the day it was coming out, and they never do that. I went into Perfect Circuit yesterday, and all of the people in Perfect Circuit know me. And guess what I said? I said, "Hey guys, I want to get a Labyrinth tomorrow. Will you guys have Labyrinths when I can like buy them tomorrow?" And guess what they said to me? "No, we can't tell you. We're not going to. We're not going to tell you." So I was like, and I was trying to be like, "Well, what if I come in tomorrow? Can I buy one?" They're like, "I don't know, man." And I'm like, God, how annoying to like. And that's what I feel about people like me. It is kind of annoying when someone knows something and they won't tell you. So I'm kind of an annoying person, just based on the position I'm in, to be honest. It is kind of annoying, probably, to deal with people in that position where it's like, dude, it's just an instrument. It's not the biggest thing. And so, yeah, I'm a jerk loser,
Aw.
but that's fine. I accept that. Overlander. Copies
Shout
for
out.
Noir and Autumn.
Thanks, man.
Just the thought of giving is amazing. I forgot y'all can
Yeah.
give here. I thought like I forget that the channel can even have that capability sometimes, because Destructo gave the one stream Autumn was gone. Destructo donated $100, so it was like
Amazing.
it was the stream with Anjane.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. No, honestly, like, dude,
Shout out to you guys.
thank you, Overlander. Very sweet. Like, just thinking of us. And yeah, coffee. Heck yeah, I love coffee.
And always, now you know how the little people feel. Yeah, it was actually very annoying, like a weird annoyance, because I know they know. I've like, it's like, and also the funniest part was today. I'm pulling up to the store to buy it, and this never happens, but like the USPS truck is right there, the mail truck. So they're opening the warehouse door, and when they open the warehouse door, I'm looking directly at like literally like 200 Moog Labyrinths like on a shelf, and I'm just like, come on now, like y'all just couldn't say anything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I would be annoyed too.
Yeah, I just felt so like it just feels, I get it. I get why it's annoying. So I can accept all y'all, you know. It is just annoying. Structure said, "That's right. I forgot Autumn was not here at the time. I'm so used to her being around, so we can." Autumn is great.
I know. Just it's your favorite little thing.
No, it's not. Yeah, shut up. Respect their integrity. See, they were right for not telling me.
I mean, there you go. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
So annoying. But Autumn, thank you for being our Ableton expert this stream. You forever are so great that you give that little app all your attention.
I like how you were like, it's the worst DAW. It's the worst DAW ever. And I'm like, it's the best DAW. Like at the same time.
That
was too good. That was too perfect. Unplanned, but
thanks for keeping up with the struggling little app, Autumn. I appreciate it.
Oh man.
But we will see you all next week, and I will post something from the Labyrinth. I don't know where, but it will appear somewhere online as I can make a video tonight. So we'll see y'all next week. The Ableton ambassador.